Now, there's a man up there in the audience who made a big impact on certainly in my generation of people, writing in, I believe I'm right in saying, in the Evening Herald, Joe Kennedy. Is that right, Joe?
Originally,
You really were the one who kind of told us about the Clancy brothers.
Well, Kieran was the one who told us everything on the radio about the Clancy brothers, and that people listened. And I suddenly realised that I had met Liam Clancy many years before when we went for an interview for a job in an insurance company. He's always said to me, never tell that story, but...
God, if that fellow had only minded himself, he could have become rich.
That's right. It's the Zurich Insurance Company in Dawson Street, a very respectable place, and Mr. Edgar M. Deal was the boss.
Yes.
And I think Liam got the job. He had 7 honours as leaving cert, I'm afraid. He was way ahead of everybody.
You haven't told us that?
We hadn't a chance.
Never told us that, Joe.
Oh, there you go.
Well, come on, Joe.
Anyway, 10 years later, he's an international sort of figure, and they come back to Ireland, and a crowd of hacks. I had to queue up in the White Horse to get an interview with them. And I remember Vinnie Doyle, the present editor of the Irish Independent, where I now work, was in front of me, and he was writing about entertainment for the Sunday Press at the time, and I was next in line. I said, remember we met in that insurance company being interviewed for the job, you know? So the music they were making then was a sensation in this country, and as a working journalist, I started writing about it and going along to their concerts and everything. And Peggy here was certainly a pioneer in putting on all sorts of things. But one of the things Liam turned me on to was, I remember that interview well, he said, you shouldn't be talking to me at all, you should be talking to Joseph O'Haney and some other man he had met down in Danganacoosh who knew Kurt on Van Ihe in its entirety. And Joseph O'Haney was, Joe Heaney, as we now know, was totally unknown then, and certainly to people like me. And through the Clancy brothers, people who never knew anything about Shannon singing found out something about it and decided they either liked it or they didn't like it. I thought it was extraordinary. And he was a wonderful person, Joe Heaney. Marvellous man.
You know. Joe Kennedy. Very nice. Liam, it was... What will you say to me? Was it great crack? I heard Tom, God rest him, say there a while ago, no regrets, would do it all, love to do it all again.
It was an extraordinary experience. If you can imagine coming from a small town down the south of Ireland, an awful lot of people in the world never even heard of Ireland, not mind to say, Carrick-on-Suir, or Carrick-on-Suir, some of them say. I want to kill them. And to just decide that I'm going off to America and we're going to become famous and rich. Well, the taxman made sure we never got rich, but at least we got a certain amount of fame. But it was an extraordinary journey to travel the world with the songs and to see things that you could never possibly have dreamed of.
Sure.
You know.
It was an extraordinary. Paddy, you were with
one of the things about going away is that you do change yourself, and it allows you to try things that you wouldn't dare try at home. You couldn't go and up on a stage and sing the songs we did in front of our own fellows that we went to school with. They'd have laughed at us, singing O'Donnell the Boo and Kelly the Boy from Killarn. Only because we were able to do it and get away with it in America could we then come back and they would listen to us then. It's the prophet in his own town. You know? Had we never gone away, we probably never would have...
well, I think we'd have to say, would we not, after 40 years of your singing, I think the Irish people would say, Gur Mila Mahagud. I think they would say that.
Thank
you. Go on. Up and over. Delight us, Liam, Bobby and Paddy, go on over and delight us there. Because we're near the end of things here for tonight. On there, over with them. Well now, the ceol for going, that's what else would you expect when the Clancy family gets together. But to wind up tonight, here's a song now many of us will remember. For some of us, it's a kind of a Clancy signature tune. Who remembers it? Will you go, Lassie, go?
Oh, the summer time is coming, and the trees trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, oh lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, oh lassie, go? I will build my love a bower near yon pure crystal fountain, and on it I will pipe all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, oh lassie, go?
We'll all go together.
And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, oh lassie, go? If my true love she were gone, I would surely find another where wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie?
Too nice to stop there. Let's start from the beginning. The summertime.
Oh, the summertime is coming,
The trees are sweetly blooming.
and the trees are sweetly blooming,
Wild mountain thyme.
and the